Wait, baby. Wait a minute. Slow down.
Wait for what?
We need to
What's going on?
I just want us to take some time to know each other a little bit better. Moving to.
You're doing this again. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I mean, what is this, like the fifth, sixth time I try to get close to you and you push me away? I mean, I'm not gonna force myself on you. I just wanted to flow naturally. You know how long we've been dating?
Yes, 4 months.
Well, it seems like 8.
Look,
Let's do this. I got excitement building up. I know you're excited too.
Yeah, I'm excited too. We've been dating for 4 months, but at the same time, I want you to know more about me. As well
Okay.
as, you.
All right. There's time for that. I want to take time to get to know you. I'm interested in you very much. You're a beautiful woman. I love being with you. I'm ready to take it to another level.
But I'm not ready to take it to that next level, and I'm asking for you to understand that. Okay?
You need to let me know exactly what it is that you need from me.
Listen, you just need to take time. That's my whole point. If we take time, we can build a stronger relationship. We'll know if this is really what we want to do.
I know what I want. That's the way most men are. We know what we want.
What do you want? What do you want from me?
I just want your body as well as your mind and everything else. I want all of you, not some of you.
Okay, so if you want all of me, then we'll take the time out. I mean, seriously, you don't even know my mother, my father's name. I mean, come on, are you serious? You don't even know if I've been abused in past relationships. You don't know what comes with all of this. And that's my whole point. We need to take time. And I need you to understand that.
Okay, so first, let me just say that was uncomfortable for me to watch because I've been on the receiving end of that on occasion. And
yeah, whatever happened to that guy, man? Whatever happened to him?
So I'd like to open this up to the panelists. Feel free to just chime in first.
We'd like to name that sketch How to Get a Restraining Order. That dude was real aggressive, and I just want to point out to any gentleman out there who's with a woman, the slogan for Nike never works when you're trying to make out with somebody. Just do it like maybe Tiger Woods, but that's it. That's all.
Vadam?
Well, this whole man he was in it for a purpose.
But aren't we all?
Yeah.
Well, the mind is yes. But exactly what our minister down here was talking about. He wasn't in it to be with them in that moment. He wasn't in it to enjoy. He wasn't in it to share. He wasn't in it to embrace. He was in it for an outcome. And that's, no one wants to be pressured in that sort of situation. So the best thing to do is be in that moment and to share your love, share the embrace, share the time together. And then if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. We all know that, we're all adults. But if it's not, pressure ain't gonna help it.
Having a man?
I'm sorry? Hello? I heard something.
We have phantom mics.
Oh.
Dancing around. Patty?
I don't know that I completely agree, because he's been there for 4 months. 4 months is not a booty call. He's been in the relationship, so there's somewhere where there's a breakdown in communication. And he started to ask, what does that mean for you? The thing for me is, what does getting to know each other look like? How do you know when you get there? So I think it helps to define some parameters as to her expectations of when she wants to have sex in the relationship versus his, and negotiate that. At the moment, in the heat of the moment, you're right, that's not the time to negotiate it.
That's right.
Absolutely not. But he's been there for 4 months, so my question is, what's been going on for 4 months that she doesn't feel like she's being known?
Okay, I completely agree with that. And actually, I've actually heard women many times say, well, you don't even know me. You don't even know me. And my question, I guess, is, do we ever really know the other person completely?
My take on men is that you guys are designed to assess the situation immediately, quickly, visually, completely, and so you know. And so we women need to be known in a different way than men need to know us in order to decide. So part of the relationship is negotiating her need to be known versus his already knowing. He may already know that he wants to be with her. He even said, I want to be with you. So part of the challenge is in communication, the way men communicate versus the way women communicate.
Okay. Kim, what is your take on the video?
I think that there's a difference between doing things together or doing something together versus being something together. You know, a lot of times in dating, we're doing things together and we are deceived into thinking that it means we're being something together. When you get married, you're required to be something to each other. And so what I saw here was an individual continuing with the mentality, I want to do something together, which in and of itself is not wrong, but being something together takes a whole lot longer than it does doing something together. And I think sometimes the relationship gets confused when we begin to enter into, you know, sexual relationships early, because it just clouds really what you're looking at. It just changes the whole picture. And at that point, you know, you're more gullible, you know, to lies and to the image or the illusion that dating a lot of times creates for people.
Well, one quick question, and before I ask you, Tony, what is too soon? I mean, you said that.
Are you asking a minister that believes in?
Yes.
I mean,
yes,
you might want to ask another panelist, because
I am.
My Bible reads after marriage, and I know that's not popular today, but it's still true if, you know, based on what I believe and based on the Bible, respecting other people's beliefs or whatever have you. I just think that, you know, marriage is your last chance to grow up. And most people, you know, find when they get into marriage, a lot of times they don't want to grow up. I think also, you know, one of the differences between the biblical view of relationships and some of what we see in the world today is this: in our culture, it's what have you done for me lately? What are you doing for me? But in biblical culture, and when you look at Jesus' life, his question would have been very different. His question would be, what have I done for you lately? What am I doing for you now? And I think that change in questions also changes the dynamics of the relationship.
Okay, I'm just going to be devil's advocate because I'm good at that. Let's say you have someone that wants to get married within a month of seeing somebody. Is that too soon now? They're married. It just seems like there should still be some type of time frame to me.
I mean, you know, that really can happen, but I just don't think that's the norm. I believe that, you know, if two people believe that they're supposed to be together, and, you know, and from my perspective, in terms of being Christian, surely God can make that known and apparent. I just don't think it happens as often, perhaps, as we might want to believe that it does.
And Tony?
Just in support, I think any two people can be married and have a very long relationship, a long life together, no matter how they got there. It's an unwillingness to give up things that are very valuable to you will always sever a relationship. When you get to a place where I won't go any further and I won't give up any more, it doesn't matter what we did on the front end, we're going to end it right here. So to the degree that we are invested and we won't go any further, you will have a breach in any relationship. So it's not necessarily that premarital counseling or lots of time on the front end makes for certain that you'll have a great relationship on the back end. But once you're in, you're going to learn that all people are in process. There are no finished products. And when we are unwilling to endure the growth and change that we see in another, we will attempt to leave or need to leave. I don't want to be a part of that. I don't need that drama in my life. I don't want to be with somebody who has yet to grow in this way or who can't manage themselves and these kind of things. And so we check out. And you don't need to be married to check out. You just need to see the drama and decide, I'm not going there.